top five, top five, top five.
Yeah, girl, you ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top five, her. Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love the art of hitting the post. Do you guys know what hitting the post is?
No.
Okay, so in radio, there's this term called hitting the post, and it's where, you know how, like, the song, they have the intro, and then there's a point where the artist, they start singing.
Right.
So hitting the post is the DJ leading up to that, and by the time they finish speaking, the person starts singing on the song, and that's hitting the post.
That's good.
So it'll be like, and 95 coming back. We got a little. We got traffic on the ones and twos. It's a 95 degrees in here, and of course, there's a little song I like to call "Hit It."
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And there's this guy, Broadway Bill Lee, and he does the most amazing hitting the post videos that, like, I have to dig one up. For you. It's one of my favorite things.
FM Broadway Bill Lee, the sure cure for the post-holiday blues. Yeah, you can't pay your bills, but you got to pay your dues. But you can always choose what to listen to. I say let's go fish. I wish to be under the influence of Stevie 101 part like that.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Is that not the best thing you've ever seen?
That will never be my life.
That's like, that's
Not
not
with
even,
that attitude, Tom.
Yeah, no. It's too clever.
that's not even just like talking until the singing starts. Like, that's rapping on beat to what the song is about to be. 101.1,
All of
dude.
them.
I get so hyped when I hear that. I'm honestly like jacked right now.
Tight. Let's do this.
Yeah, too cold. Tight.
That's good.
All right, here we go. Shall we get into it with that?
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a very tasty, delicious, scrumptious episode of Ranked Top 5 Lists of Stuff That Don't Matter. I'm your host, Tuong La, and today we have a master chef room of master chefs and people who like food. To my right, we have the voice that you've been hearing every single episode before we get into it. That really great, smooth voice. Johnny McArthur is back.
Top five.
Oh my God, he said it.
There it is.
He said it. He said it.
my.
Can you count
Kenneth
down
get that?
from
Kenneth didn't get
1 to 5 or count 5 to 1?
No, I'm not gonna do it. You just heard it. 2. Okay, maybe I'll do it. No, I'm gonna stop there.
My favorite in the background is Quattro.
Johnny.
Wait, do you sing that 5 as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. He nails it.
Yes.
Johnny, welcome back to the podcast.
Thank you
for
having me
being
again.
here. Johnny, you have someone you just met, but you are practically best friends
Yes.
with. Who is across from you here today?
Easy.
We have Sarah to the right of me.
Sarah
Today.
Fynn.
Sarah
Hi,
Fynn.
Hi,
Sarah.
that's me.
You finally made it. You are here.
I finally found the house.
No, it's a cavern.
No, it's a beautiful.
Don't give it away for the people at home. This is a pod cavern. Nothing else goes around here. No one lives here. No, not at all.
We only
no.
cavern in here.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Now, Sarah, I almost don't need you to introduce this guest, but you have to.
It is my greatest pleasure in the entire podcast world to introduce one of my favorite people of all time, Leslie Cserepy, right to my right. Here he is.
Oh, no, here it is.
Fog machine. I rise up.
Oh, my God.
Ranked Nation! What's up?
Here
It's
he
me.
is.
It's Les.
Leslie Cserepy's
Wow.
back in the house.
I'm back. Hey.
With a vengeance.
Nice stage
Here I am.
direction.
I feel like he...
So much. I spent a lot of money on tech for that.
Your entrance.
hired a real band to do this for you.
I can't pay rent in the pod cavern this month because I spent it all on my entrance.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Yeah. So where's the camera set up for the?
We forgot to hit record on this, so you're gonna have to do it again.
Okay.
Reset.
Thank you, Leslie. With that entrance like that, I mean, you are really gunning for co-host. I think, I think you're pretty much there. You have
I'm
a
pretty
little bit
much
of a
there.
competition, but
There's a couple of semi candidates, if you can even call them. But I mean, they're not anywhere near the
all right, you're losing points. You're losing points. Everybody, today we're on a very tasty episode. We like food, don't we?
Yeah.
Strong feelings about
I got
it,
really
yes.
hungry before I came up with this topic, and I came up with a ragtag crew that would be perfect for this episode. Today we have top 5 things to put in a sandwich. Yeah. And I bet you I'm gonna get really hungry because I haven't eaten since maybe 7 hours ago. So I cannot wait to eat after this podcast. I feel like whatever we nominate by the end of this episode, I want to make that sandwich.
That's a great idea.
No matter
All top
how
5. Yes.
random it is, I wanna be there for that. So
You ate
Okay.
a big bite of cheese when we were taking the photograph for this.
Okay, sorry, I ate
That
a
did
bite
fall
of
on the
cheese.
floor. But what? Yeah.
Afterwards.
Afterwards. Yeah.
Afterwards.
Don't tell them.
So, before we get started, we want to come up with some ground rules here. What do we mean by things to put in a sandwich?
If any of y'all say mayonnaise, I'm walking the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Why? Because that's yours, right?
Yeah.
No, because we are going interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
No, that's exactly it, right? We're not going to say the basics like lettuce.
So yeah,
or
we've
relish
discussed
or-
prehand that we're like, hey, this is fun things to put in a sandwich. Not even fun things, but we don't need our basic garnishes like lettuce and tomato. We get it.
We get it. We
Butter,
get it.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. We don't need any of that stuff. Anything else that we want to lay the groundwork for before we get into this episode?
No touching of the hair or face. Of course.
Yes, we all know how to podcast.
Of course.
But it had to be said. So-
Yeah, no. But yeah. So but does that exclude most basic proteins as well?
No.
No,
I
no.
feel like
Good question.
No,
Yeah.
it does not. I think we can have a discussion if it's brought up and everyone's like, man, but I think we covered it, like
Okay,
lettuce,
that's
tomato,
very
butter, that
interesting.
kind of stuff, right?
So basically, any vegetables or just the
Depends on what it is.
Okay.
I feel like if you can sell it, then it's allowed. You know what I mean? Like if you can somehow sell iceberg lettuce as a great sandwich topping, then it goes on the short list. But that's a hard thing to do.
That's a hard thing to do.
You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't think things should be completely off limits, but you can sell something that might not be super interesting if you have an interesting take on it, I feel.
Okay.
Now, to be clear, we're not nominating full sandwiches here. We're nominating. We're not going to be like, oh, you should
Different
eat this
episode.
type of this. This is part 2. This is part 2.
Part two.
We're literally naming one thing that would be going good in a sandwich.
And again, we're not talking about bread or any of that sort of.
Well, we could talk
the
about bread, but we're
outer-
not going to nominate bread. We all know bread's good. You need bread to make a sandwich.
We
Maybe
all
that's
know
part
bread's
3,
good.
right? Like baguette.
I-
That's all the breads I know.
This
Yeah.
baguette. And
You know, the number 1 bread I know is
Whole
bread.
wheat.
The number 2 bread I know is baguette. I think that's all of them.
Third one, Wonder Bread. But yes, we all like bread.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Honestly, if I'm choosing a bread for a sandwich, I'm going sourdough. Fresh sourdough.
Big fan of rye myself.
Me too.
Yeah, I like saying dry rye when I go get breakfast. I just like saying dry rye.
Dry
then I
rye.
put on my own butter, but I'm just I like to say dry rye. To the waitress.
I wanted
Yeah,
butter. I just
Yeah, yeah,
also
just
wanted to say dry
dry
rye.
rye.
Have you guys ever made your own bread before?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
And how's that experience?
I love making bread.
Yeah.
Like freshly baked bread is I feel like it's a joy that not enough people experience because they I like fresh bread, but then they just buy it from the grocery store. It's like it's not fresh.
It's not fresh enough.
It's not fresh.
Not fresh enough. Are you using a bread machine to make that, or are you
Great
just?
question.
No, I have actually.
Thank you.
Great host.
Great host.
Right in front of your eyes, Leslie.
She didn't have an entrance.
She doesn't need to.
I paid rent. Yeah.
She didn't even have a band. No, I have never used a bread maker. I've always just made
Just
the
did
dough
it.
and threw in the oven. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's
You
dough.
eyeball it? Yeah, you can't.
That's baking is a science. A science I have not yet mastered that not many people have mastered. It's actually very much different from
I don't
cooking.
want to embarrass myself off the top, but I will. One time I was baking, and Laura gave me in charge to make some brownies, and it was supposed to be 3/4 of cup of cocoa, and I interpreted it as 3 to 4 cups of cocoa. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Give or
What
take.
is wrong with these brownies?
I ate
I mean,
one.
it didn't make him better?
No, but
okay.
it tasted okay with milk. You need like a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not a brownie episode, it's a sandwich episode.
It's a
So let's
sandwich
just get
episode.
into it.
Unless brownies come up later.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, who knows?
We don't
knows?
know.
Just like every other episode, we're all going to nominate 3 nominations each, go around the table, make a master list of 12, and then we are going to whittle that down into a top 5 list.
Top 5.
Oh my God, he said it. Oh God, yeah. My very first nomination is pretty huge. Pretty huge. All the hipsters are into it. There's a reason why this thing has blown up these days. I'm talking about avocado. Come on.
We all had it on our list.
Yes, we all had them.
yeah.
But avocado, come on. Like, I feel like I also just discovered avocado in this last couple, like, avocado surgeons of, like, it's everywhere.
Avocado sans.
Wow.
You want to be a co-host? Yes.
Wait,
But
avocado.
basically, any, like, sandwich place now will sell their sandwiches with avocado. And I always find it only, for me, usually makes the sandwich better. It's a great, it's really healthy for you. It's a great type of fat. And it has that feel in a sandwich that just feels right. You know?
Cuts through.
Now, do you
Cuts
prefer your avocado like as like a slice added on to the sandwich, or do you prefer like a bit of an avocado spread? Not quite guacamole, because for me, guacamole there's additional
Oh, yeah.
ingredients put into it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, do you like it as a spread or just as a whole
I like it
layer? You know,
On a
solid
sandwich,
layer.
probably
Yeah.
a layer, I think. But I guess it doesn't, as long as it's
As long
avocado.
as it's on there. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm a slice. I'm a slice guy.
I find it's good as a spread on. I don't know if you've ever been to like Urban Spice. Got like sandwiches there. They're all like veggies. There's no meat or anything there, but like it sort of substitutes for that, because if you put a bunch of it's like thick, and like you said, there's like fat in it too. So it almost like substitutes, instead of having like meat in it. It's like avocado spread, black bean spread,
Right.
and like you put all that stuff like thick on a sandwich. And friggin' my girlfriend took me there one time, and I was like, "This is stupid. I'm not having a meatless sandwich." Like,
I hate this place.
yeah, I hate it already. I haven't even eaten it. And then after I ate my words after I ate the sandwich. It's very good. Very good.
Amazing. You know, Burrito Gringo around here sells, it's crazy. You can make so much money off of avocado. They sell 1 scoop of guac for like $1.50 extra, and people buy it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's just
Friggin'
like a
We are
Chipotle.
hooked on that
Chipotle's
shit.
$2.50. I'm pretty sure.
For a little scoop.
$2.50. Yeah.
Yo, I'll bring my own avocados. Thank you very much.
Yeah. They might as well.
Just borrow the scoop.
Their friggin' uniform should include balaclavas, because they're friggin' robbing us.
Co-host, it's official.
It's official.
It's official.
Leslie, what do you have as your first nomination?
Wow, I have a big list. I don't know if you can see here. I got a lot of lists, and there's a lot of interesting ways to go. But I think I'm gonna go with the first thing that pops out to me is just to add something. You already have a sandwich. Listen, imagine you already have a pretty decent sandwich. Not great, not horrible.
Not done.
But you
Not
can eat
done.
it, right?
Yeah.
But
not done. That's exactly right.
It's not complete.
Because it's not done. No, because you gotta break out the skillet.
Yes.
You gotta put some butter on that pan, and you gotta fry up an egg.
Oh.
You gotta fry up an egg.
Knew it.
Put it on the center. Get it a little bit runny.
Lovely.
Get it a little bit
Yeah.
runny.
Yes, please.
And then
Thank
you
you.
bite into it, and then you got that rich yolk.
That was going to be one of my backup in case everyone
It's one
stole
of
all
mine
mine was a
too.
runny egg.
Runny egg.
I love it. At our old high school, we
Go Blue Jays.
I remember you can get a BBC for like, I don't know, $2. But if you got a BBC with an egg, it was an extra nickel. So
What?
it was like, it was only 5 cents. And the people who didn't get that, I'm like, what are you
What's
doing?
wrong with you?
What are you doing? It's 5 cents.
Did they even graduate high school?
No.
Like if they're
No,
not using
they're still
their brains.
there.
Yeah, like come
They're
on.
still there.
Yeah.
They're still to this day they still walk the halls of A.Y. Jackson.
But yeah, egg. I love it.
Egg.
Fried egg.
Yep.
Fried egg. Fried egg. Yeah.
Little runny. I like this. I like the specifics.
Yeah. You know what? I think probably over medium. Maybe a little under over medium would be a good place
Ideal.
to shoot for.
I like it.
Ideal.
Yeah. And what's not sunny side up? What's the other one?
It's over medium. It's tossed. It's
Is
over
that over
medium.
easy? No.
Oh, yeah, right. Over medium. Yeah. You flip it over.
Yeah.
So you cook the
Get both
A
sides.
little flippity flip.
Yeah.
Flippy.
And you put you hit it with a little salt. Hey, if you're crazy, a little pepper.
I love it.
Am I
That's the
deterring the
way you
conversation
do
too
it.
much by asking, well, how do you guys feel about like egg salad in general when it comes to sandwiches?
Love it.
Like,
Love it.
Yeah,
Hey,
really?
is that your
Okay.
nomination?
No, no.
Oh,
God, no.
I love it.
Would
But
never
no.
put that on my list.
Sarah, what do you have?
Well, I'm just gonna put it out there.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I think it might be a tad obvious, but I also have a feeling that we're all thinking it, and that bacon.
Yep.
Like,
Here it is.
I just wanna put it out there. I'm just gonna use it as my number one. Sorry about my
It's all good, it's
happening. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. There's really not much more to
Hey,
say other than
I think
bacon.
you're underselling bacon right now.
But I don't even think bacon needs much overselling. I think
It's
it's
true.
Just,
It's so good.
You just have to say the word and
No, I
everyone
feel like
makes-
there's an underappreciation of. No, there's not. People love. People love. People love bacon.
Yeah. Oh God, bacon! I haven't heard about bacon in years.
Pecan. You eat pecan.
I mean, we could get into further detail about like back bacon or
Oh.
Canadian
I
bacon.
will later.
Or any, oh.
Oh.
I will. Then I pass my hat to you, dear sir.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah.
I think
We'll
we can talk more
later.
about
Yeah,
bacon
okay.
later.
Well, fair.
How?
Yeah.
What is the? Not even me and you later.
Yeah.
What's the
private.
crisp level of this bacon though?
What a great question.
That is a good one.
That's a good
Ooh.
question because like you want like a nice crispy bacon and then you add an element of crunch that might not previously have been there, or do you want like a semi-soft, like you just with a nice little bite to it bacon?
If I'm being honest, I'm not crazy about it when it's super crispy that it's sort of falling apart and it falls out of my sandwich and like now I'm working extra hard
Right.
to pick
Yeah.
up the bacon bits and put it back.
Right.
But you don't want it so not undercooked that you're like
Yeah,
ripping
yeah, yeah.
away
You don't
and
wanna be, like-
embarrassing yourself in
You
front
feel
of
like
your
you're actually biting into an animal at that
Yeah,
point.
so it's a delicate balance. So maybe
Yeah.
it would be over medium bacon. Would
Oh,
be
wow.
just the right
Wow.
texture,
There
if you
you-
will. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard I saw a tip to for BLTs to just weave your bacon into a
weave.
bacon sphere.
Real ass thing.
Yeah. And then you just weave it up and then it's like a patty of bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me just parched.
so stealthy. But bacon, yeah.
Bacon weave is
weaving
great
yeah,
because you
it's
get the
cool.
coverage and also you don't like grab a bite and then pull out like a whole strip of bacon when you're trying to eat
I like
a sandwich.
that.
You know what I
I
mean?
like that. Johnny.
My first nomination is going to be the theme of my list was I was going to sort of take basic things and then sort of twist them and make them better, like things that we normally do with a sandwich, but a way that we can up our sandwich game. Because too many people's sandwich game is weak as fuck, y'all. We're gonna up it.
We're gonna take it to the next
We're gonna
level.
up it. Here's a way that I love to up my sandwich game.
Oh God, I'm so
Okay.
excited.
So everyone loves to put lettuce because they think they have to put lettuce. Iceberg lettuce, romaine lettuce, throw that in the garbage. The greens,
But I just
greens
bought
that
it.
you want to put
Yes.
on your sandwich is spinach.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
yes.
You know
Yes,
why?
Yes.
One, it's delicious.
This is true.
Two, very good for you. Three, it's cheap as fuck. It's so much cheaper than lettuce, y'all.
For reals?
it's
Loose
true.
spinach.
Spinach? You're gonna get a bag of spinach, PC spinach at the grocery store, which I do for $1.99, whole bag. But it goes bad faster.
It does. It
You gotta
does.
eat a lot
fast.
of sandwiches.
But
So
the
once you
thing
open the
is
bag,
you can use
gotta
it a
eat it.
lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you don't even want it cold, if you want to like cook it up a little bit, because it gets really small, right? If you want a little bit like soggy or crispy or whatever, you can cook it up a little bit. You can also do that with kale.
Kale.
Cook up kale, crispy little kale leaf, but we're not talking about kale. We're talking
Yeah, we're
about
not talking
Yeah,
about
it's
kale.
totally-
Don't steal my
yeah.
noms there, buddy.
And that I have a green on my list, and it is not spinach. So there's more greens out there, and they may show up later here on Ranked Podcast.
But yes, spinach is my first nomination.
Spinach, nice.
Spinach,
Great.
I like it.
That's a great
And
round.
is it how cooked is it? Are we talking cooked? Or
Most of the time, I just do it raw.
just do it raw. Cool.
I put a lot on too.
All right.
Like
So
half
good for you.
spinach and yeah.
Like
and bread.
like just a bed of it, hanging out the side. You know, like the stems hanging out the side.
That's how
and
Johnny
stuff.
goes, you know.
how I do it.
He is what he is.
Great nom.
It's a
I got-
Popeye reference.
I got a little nom for you guys here for round 2.
Ding ding.
Nom 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 nom.
Top two.
No, you're fired. For my second nomination, I'm gonna go with hot peppers. Hot peppers.
Great.
Wow.
Great.
Yes.
Great choice.
Now,
Great choice.
now there's a ton of different hot peppers
I was
out
gonna
there.
say.
There is a ton of hot peppers out there.
Which one were you
We need
thinking?
to get specific.
We need to get-
I like the ones that are your. I don't have to get fancy with my hot peppers. I can, but I don't need to.
So
you know the
parched.
ones.
Sorry. It's been a long day of labor, guys, and just dehydrated.
You
so
okay?
Bear with
Yeah,
me. Here.
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm talking about even if it's the ones in the jar. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Or
for sure.
What-
Even-
are you talking about the red and yellows, the banana peppers?
The banana
Yes,
peppers.
banana peppers.
Yeah.
I fucks with banana peppers.
I fucking
They're the best.
love
They're the
banana
Subway,
peppers.
Subway,
They're good.
load that.
Yeah,
shit,
I load it up. They're like, should I stop? I'm like, no, more. They're like,
Fucking
we ran out.
idiot.
Sorry, go get more.
Did Paul Revere stop before he got to the village? No.
Did I stutter?
Maybe a little, but
You're little because I'm hungry.
And you know what? That's funny because I have a hot pepper on my list, and it is not banana peppers. I swear to
I
God.
love it. I love it.
I swear to God, I'm getting specific.
I love the specifics.
yes. Okay, so if I had to like just
What
name
this is
one,
about.
banana peppers are the ones I go to the most.
Good.
I
Yes.
think
Yeah.
it's
Good
just
nom.
Great
Good nom.
choice.
it's everywhere and it's easy and it just tastes good.
That's great.
You know,
Yeah.
It's a great choice.
that's a little that little flavor.
It's hotter than that weak ass shit, but it's not like too hot.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me
But
because
it's a nice little
I'll
addition
be-
of color.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll be
Like,
honest.
let's just
And
let's
that's
liven
also
this up
very
a bit.
important.
Yeah.
Just want a
Important.
little, little hint.
I do like hot food, but I cannot eat too hot of food. I'm not looking for the next hot thing. I know some of you guys over here will get like your ghost pepper if you had the chance, or your ghost cat or whatever it is.
yeah.
I don't want that. I don't care.
Say ghost cat.
Is there a ghost cat?
There's
Isn't that-
ghost cat
in the fridge,
hot
right?
sauce in the fridge.
Yeah. That's why I thought of it.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about like a cat or something.
Yeah, I don't put cats in my sandwich yet. Don't. Great idea.
Hey, have we ever tried it? We
Yo,
don't know.
save it.
We don't know.
Hey, you don't know what my
Guys,
third nomination
We don't know.
is.
Yeah.
Leslie, what do you have?
Okay, I think this is tough. This is tough, guys. But I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go with
Let it out.
because listen, we've got spicy, we've got salty, but what we're missing is a little sweetness.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think to really, if you want to really elevate something, give it a whole new level, I'm
Yes.
gonna go fig jam.
Ooh, fig
No,
jam.
you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you did not.
I did.
Oh.
Fog machine.
Good shit.
Are you exiting now?
Yes, that's right.
Leslie, you have to come back. We're not done
Yeah.
yet.
What's that? Yeah, fig jam. Fig jam. Picture, if you will.
Take us there. Yeah.
A simple fig.
A prosciutto sandwich. Prosciutto.
Oh,
Okay? Salty ham, the prosciutto.
sure.
You know? Perhaps you have some spinach on there. Maybe even, hey, a little banana peppers. But let's fucking kick it up. First off, you put a little bit of cheese there. You get that creaminess from the cheese. Then you hit it with just a whisper. just as if you were driving past a fig field of the fig jam on this sandwich.
And you got your little butter knife out and just
That's right. And it's just fig jam. And that's how much you put on it. You get that little bit of sweetness right there. And you grill it up. Boom. Bob's your uncle.
Love it.
Everyone is shocked, right? Everyone's like, wow.
I've never had fig jam.
louder for the people in the back. Fig jam,
Fig jam.
Fig jam.
Fig jam.
No, fig jam is the shit. I love it.
Cool. I would love to
Or
try
any
that.
fancy preserve, really. If you don't like figs, I mean, you know, maybe you go with like a sour cherry. Maybe you go with like a prune.
I was like, what other fancy?
No.
You're losing me. You're losing me.
You had it.
You had it on sour cherry, and then when I went prune, it was like,
I feel like it's funny that you said those two things. I feel like a fig is like the perfect middle ground between like a harsh cherry and like a
Right.
muted prune. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
No, for real though. Like a fig is like
prune.
mellow,
Yeah,
but
all
like
this prune
flavorful.
hate.
You get the kind with the seeds still in it.
Yeah. Well,
Damn, dog.
Damn. Sarah, how are you gonna top that?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm full of being truthful. Well then, since you already described like what sounds like an amazing sandwich, which I know we're not talking about, that's part 2.
Yeah, it's part
But
2.
Maybe then I will put forth the perhaps ideal cheese to go with.
Oh, here we go.
Fig.
Cheese is in
We
We
take
contention.
us
haven't
to
even
school.
gotten into cheeses,
I know you're right, but I'm just gonna
Take us to school.
just gonna lightly toss, just a light toss
Mm-hmm.
of this suggestion. I'm gonna put out brie. Just gonna put out
Some brie
a nice
cheese.
slice of brie to go with. I think to go with fig.
Oh,
what
yeah.
was it? Fig jam.
Fig jam.
Some spinach and some hot peppers and probably some bacon. I think things would be good.
I like cheese.
I do like cheese.
I love cheese.
Brie cheese on a sandwich.
Brie cheese on a
Melted?
sandwich.
Yeah.
It has to be
Melted.
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 But
right?
actually,
Is brie
you know
the
what?
right
It doesn't need to
choice?
be.
What am I thinking?
Brie
of?
is a great choice for a panini. If you have a panini
Yes.
with prosciutto, and I've had a panini with prosciutto
Yeah, sell
and
it for
brie
me,
and
please.
spinach in
Yeah.
it, and oh my god, brie, especially because you get the big thick slices, and then when you squeeze in the panini press, it just sort of
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
gooey.
For
It gets
panini,
gooey.
yes.
And it almost doesn't want to get pulled apart, but you can pull it apart because you have the jowls for it. It's delicious.
Thank you for selling
Yeah.
my nomination for me, Johnny. I needed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be I'm tossing
Hey,
brie out
I'm
there.
into it.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I'm glad we have cheese.
Finally.
Johnny?
Great.
Well,
yeah.
brie, if I can keep talking about brie for
I'd
a second,
love to
actually,
hear
it.
brie's great because you can put big, thick chunks on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Instead of
Why
just
not?
like I love Swiss cheese, but it's like the little thin slices you put on it, right?
And
Brie, you
half of
put.
it's gone. It's
Yeah.
holes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Now, why brie and not camembert?
For me,
The question.
For me, I don't know if my palate is exquisite enough to really tell the difference. Do I dare admit that?
No, we are connoisseurs here. You can't admit that.
I take it back. Because to me, it's like there's a rind on it. It's kind of all the same color.
Right, yeah.
It's spelt very differently.
I wouldn't. I
but-
don't even know if I would know the difference if I had a piece of brie and a piece of camembert. I don't know if I would be able to tell.
Thanks
Maybe
for making
one's
me
more
feel
like
better.
creamier,
Maybe the camembert.
or maybe like saltier or something.
I don't know. It all.
'Cause I'm down for that
I'm just
salt.
putting it all in quickly in my mouth, and
I'm down.
I'm
yeah.
down for that salt.
Damn.
Down.
Down. Johnny, what are you down for?
My second nom is actually funny. It's this is some hood shit that you put on your sandwich.
Oh,
This is
shit.
not some refined stuff, but this is what I used to put on my sandwiches as a kid that my godfather actually taught me. And he used to make BLTs, and I said, Uncle Matt, why are your BLTs so good? He says, Italian salad dressing.
Whoa.
Oh, I've heard of this in the far off corners of the land. Yes,
Like
yes.
that, like that's some hood shit right there. Putting a cheap ass Italian dressing on your sandwich, but you know why?
Like the oil.
Yes.
The oil dressing. Okay.
yeah, like the craft salad dressing
Yep.
bottle's Italian.
I got some of that in the
no
fridge.
name, yo.
You know,
Yeah.
you know why? In my opinion, I feel like every flavor profile should have an acid in it,
Yeah.
something that cuts through. And if you have a sandwich that's just like ham and cheese and mayonnaise, like it's sort of, for me, it just falls flat. It's like missing the little bit of the bite that hits your tongue. Whereas when you throw something like Italian dressing on, or any sort of vinaigrette oil-based dressing, you get that little garlic, that little lemon juice, that little vinegar, that little
But it
bite.
also soaks in the bread too a little bit, so it's
It
like
sure do.
You get this
It
like
sure
little,
does,
like,
Leslie.
Just get this little like numb.
Man, I'm getting
Very
hungry,
good.
guys.
I know. Is this
too.
catered tongue? 'Cause
No,
they-
not at
like,
all.
what
But
the
I do
heck?
want to make this sandwich. I can put all these ingredients in one. Might be weird with the fig.
Or it might be amazing.
Maybe be amazing. Who knows? I like that nom. All right, guys, we are in our final round of noms.
That's so
There
good.
we go. Thank you.
That's
Thank
a
you.
great little joke. And we'll be back.
Nope, we're not there
Oh
yet.
shit.
For my final nomination, we haven't nominated too many meats, proteins,
No.
right? I kind of want to nominate, the classics, but I'm gonna go a little off to the side here and nominate, just in general, my favorite type of protein, my favorite meat, if you will. I'm talking about a nice fatty duck.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not see that.
Right, me neither.
Yo, what? Quack, quack, quack. Have you guys ever had a duck sandwich or just duck in general?
I have.
Duck
It
is
It's
delicious.
delicious.
Duck is delicious.
It's delicious. It's fatty. It
Those
just
little
tastes
fuckers
good.
are good. Yeah.
This- I would just, next time I see a duck, I'm just gonna bite into it. Just like, fuck, you're so good. I'm sorry. You're cute, but fuck.
Come here, dick.
Yeah.
Local podcast host in jail.
Top 5.
For duck
Yeah.
abuse.
I'm going with duck. I find it's just a very delicious. Again, the fattiness of a duck. It brings the sandwich together. I feel you guys should try it sometime.
Duck fat is next level. Next
duck
level.
fat.
Next level. It
When
is.
you slice like those breasts and you get the little strip of the fat on the outside.
Yes.
You put all those strips all over it so you get a little fatty.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't want to spoil anything, but like frying your sandwiches in duck fat instead of butter.
Oh,
Kidding me?
come
Oh
on.
my
kidding me?
gosh, that's
Yo,
brilliant.
come
With just a whisper of fig jam.
Just like
Yeah, like you go on vacation to escape your everyday life, but you have a very, very stressful job. So even though you're on vacation, you don't have a care in the world, but maybe something happens, someone crosses your street, looks at you wrong, or you cross the wrong street or whatever, and you just remember something from your regular life, your work life, and it's just like fig jam. That's the amount of fig jam that you kind of want in a sandwich.
Well, we are talking about ducks.
It's true.
But quack, quack, I'm done. I just think it's a delicious meat, and you guys should try it on a sandwich. It does go well with more things than you'd imagine it would go with. So
it does.
does.
Like duck
I'm
fat
open
is
to it.
very versatile as well.
Yeah.
it is.
Sorry.
And you can reuse it over and over and
You
over
sure
again.
can.
Like to make candles or something?
Sure.
Or- okay.
That's my first.
What does that smell? Duck fat.
Spend so much time wondering if you could. Not so much time wondering if you should.
There you go. Leslie, what is your last?
Guys, I
nom?
have to go crazy.
Oh,
It's
geez.
the sandwich episode. I gotta go crazy. I can't be safe. We can't be safe in these situations.
Get 'em. Safe, you're
So
right. for
for my final pick, and you guys might disagree with this, it might even break a ground rule that we've set.
lettuce.
Iceberg.
Bread.
Bread. Baguette.
It's delicious.
End of
okay?
list.
But it is in the bread realm. I will say it is in the bread realm.
Okay.
But we're not using specifically just bread. No. We are making full grilled cheese sandwiches as the bread for your sandwich. You have 4 pieces of bread.
No.
You have 4 pieces.
You
Come
can't.
on!
You can't. Leslie, no.
Picture if you
Leslie,
will.
no.
This seems like a very foreign thing. I used to work at Broadway's Bar and Grill. We had a hamburger where instead of a bun, it was 2 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh my
2
God.
grilled cheese sandwiches as the bread for your sandwich. Boom. With a box of Taco Bell tacos as well.
Someone had to say something that crazy
Hang
on
on.
a sandwich
Hang on,
episode.
hang on.
Someone
Wait.
had to do it.
I have to be clear here. Is it the grilled cheese sandwiches or the bread, right?
Yes,
Around?
it's
They're the
2
bread.
grilled cheese sandwiches.
Hang on, but it is top 5 things to put in a sandwich.
That's what I was thinking, because I was saying it might
Fuck
break
it.
a ground rule.
in a
Fuck it.
sandwich.
And it,
Does it stand?
I don't
Does
know.
it stand?
You're a co-host. You can do what you want.
I love it, but it's in a sandwich. It has to be in a sandwich.
Technically, the grilled cheeses are in between the outside
rein 'em
pieces
in,
of
Tom.
bread.
Rein 'em
Boom.
in. Yeah.
I'm reining you in.
It's inside.
I'm reining you in.
Damn it. We almost did it, Rank Nation. We almost did it. We almost Cujo'd this thing. In that case, if I must,
Yeah.
I think I will go with, let's do pesto.
Oh, okay, all right.
unspoken
Not as
hero.
nearly a great reaction for pesto.
But we all
Well, you
love
hyped up
pesto.
the other one way better.
That was actually so funny. Wait for it. 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. What?
As the bread. But no, pesto.
If it was the Broadway thing where it's 2 grilled cheese sandwiches in the sandwich, because that's what it was, right?
No, it was
was just
instead
the
of
outside?
a patty, it was 2 grilled cheese
never mind,
sandwiches
never
with
mind.
a hamburger inside of it.
That sounds delicious.
Damn, I ate one time.
That
Kinda sounds delicious.
It hurt
though.
me.
Yeah.
Pesto.
Yeah, pesto, I guess. Yeah, no, pesto, sure.
Pesto is your safety score.
Sarah, what's your pick? Pesto.
Fuck it.
All right, Sarah, what do you got?
I think okay. I'm gonna throw this out there. You guys might be disgusted, but I'm gonna say this because
Say it.
I always do when I'm in a restaurant, and it's a little different from what we've been discussing.
Okay.
A little less refined than fig jam, that's for sure. Fig jam. I'm gonna throw this out there, fig jam. Have you guys ever tried putting French fries on your sandwich?
I have.
It's fucking delicious. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Nice.
that is my final nomination as
French
something
fries.
totally
Good
different,
one.
totally not in your everyday.
Just your standard French fries.
Just your
right?
standard French fry. Doesn't even have to be
have to be
sweet
like
potato, sweet
curly
potato. from my
Doesn't need to
grandpa's
be-
farm. Doesn't have to be
Yams, sweet potato.
Doesn't even have
Blue potato. Blue potato fries.
just your regular potatoes. Just fine.
You
yeah.
can't golds.
Russet. Red skin.
Any of them are
Russet.
fine. Any of them are fine. Whatever you have lying around.
Hey,
It's all
we'll even
good.
throw a fingerling in there.
Hell, I'll even
yeah.
throw a fingerling.
Hallelujah.
That's I've done that as a teenager at McDonald's before.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good, isn't
It's
it?
great.
Straight up,
No,
straight
it's
up.
great.
You should also try it on your pizza. It's fantastic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never tried that.
Yeah, you guys.
That sounds-
Pizza as
Okay,
bread.
go
Spending too much time with this. Stuff.
Pizza as bread.
The top 5 things to be bread is the next episode.
Top 5 things to be bread that's not bread. And then you say grilled cheese sandwich,
Wait,
you're
didn't
like,
we talk about
technically
this?
it's bread.
We talked about this with Colleen and Rich,
Maybe.
I think.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
It's just top 5. That's funny. The grilled cheese
We
sandwich is
brought up
still bread.
cheesecake as bread.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Get like a pastrami sandwich with cheesecake as the bread.
What, you don't like meat and cheese? You don't like meat and cheese? It's meat and cheese.
Johnny, you have the honor and the pressure to nominate one last thing here.
Mine is a toss-up between when I was talking about earlier when I was going to re-up on the whole bacon thing. I might keep that as a backup. Because we also do honorable mentions
Honorable
later,
mentions.
right?
Everything that's not said is already. It's gonna be said.
Okay.
It's gonna be said.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do another fucking hood thing. Potato chips.
Whoa! I was
Great,
just
great.
writing that down in case it wasn't
Have
brought
you
up.
ever put potato chips on a sandwich?
Yes.
No.
You've never put potato chips on a ham and cheese sandwich?
What kind of potato chips we talking here?
Regular Ruffles.
Yeah.
Regular Ruffles? Some
should be
people
the
say
Or
right
Lay's.
Crunch.
Or
Some people
Lay's.
say Pringles because they're so uniform.
That makes a lot of sense too. I love Pringles. It's got to be original flavor though. I don't know what it is. I just like the texture and the salt. Although, dill pickle chips on a ham and cheese sandwich would probably be the shit.
That does sound delicious. You're right.
Well, I was
Sure.
saying like
Chips, y'all.
you can cater the style of chips to whatever
To the sandwich.
to the
the
sandwich.
You could.
I have a roast beef sandwich. I'm going barbecue chips.
Yeah.
Dorito
Yeah.
might be nice on that too. Just the original flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
See? You could do that. You could. I mean, the whole but I'm just like that's almost being too highbrow for the whole idea of putting chips on your sandwich.
Chips
Putting
on a
chips on
sandwich.
your sandwich is a very, very lowbrow thing.
Are you
to do.
are you there for the you're there for the crunch?
Yeah.
The crunch you get.
You're
from
there
that.
because you want to eat your sandwich and chips, and you're like,
Is it messy? Tell me, do the chips fall out a lot when you're
Sure.
yeah.
Hey, but then you have
do.
chips after.
Then you got bonus chips after your sandwich. You thought you only had a sandwich? Guess what, Buckaroo? You got chips too.
All right.
Can we just close our eyes for a second because I just want to try something. Okay, everyone close their eyes.
Either the people at home.
All right. Sure. Yeah.
Especially.
Especially the
Yeah.
people at home. Okay.
Okay.
If you have ever just eaten a sandwich with just potato chips, put your hand up, and then we'll open our eyes in 1, 2, 3. And it's me and Johnny. Okay. And we're gonna high five.
There you go. There you go.
I love it.
And
Great. I'm missing out.
On a baguette, though, right? Yeah, on a baguette.
no, it's got to be Wonder. It has to be like you just put 2 slices of Wonder bread, and then you put some chips in there, and that's it.
This is hood shit. I'm telling you, with the dill pickle on the
delicious.
side,
Oh,
and like
yum.
a block of really basic ass cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
Would you have put like butter or anything like that on the bread? Or
Yes.
just, yeah.
Only on special occasions.
Margarine.
You know of fairy bread? That's what they eat in Australia. It's like, yeah, they take Wonder bread and they put butter on, and then they just add a bunch of sprinkles. And apparently it tastes delicious.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's
like
called
ice
fairy
cream
bread.
sprinkles?
Yeah, I guess like the
Like
rainbow
dessert
color.
sprinkles?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And they just apparently
sound
it tastes
good.
delicious. So we'll add it to the list.
All right,
Thanks for trying
guys, we
tonight.
have our list of 12. When we're back, we're going to make a sandwich, I guess. We'll be back in a little bit.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
This is not that podcast.
Coming up with greatness,
What greatness!
the likes of which you will never understand. 2 grilled cheese sandwiches as the bread.
Do you put cheese on the outside of those grilled sandwiches? Goddamn right you do. Goddamn right. Because then you have an outer layer of cheese, the bread, the inner layer of cheese, the bread, more bread, and then you have your
Oh my
prosciutto,
God.
fig jam, amazing sandwich.
Twice.
That's just
Then you got another one.
exactly.
You got to make the sandwich. Like, you got to make it happen.
Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen. A $40 sandwich.
Man, it's so impossible to eat. Have you ever tried to eat one? You can't fit your mouth around 4 slices of bread with stuff inside of it.
You crunch the shit out of it. You press the shit out of it. That's what you do.
Yeah, for sure. You got to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right. So we do this.
It's way too much bread.
Hello, everyone. We're back. And we have just a scrumptious list here. We got a lot of good stuff.
Just a little list.
A little list that's making me very, very hungry. All right, so without further ado, we have avocado. We have fried egg, little runny.
choice, great choice.
We have bacon. We have spinach. We have banana pepper. We have a whisper of fig jam. Yeah, we have brie cheese.
Fromage.
We have Italian salad dressing.
Quattro.
Little inside there. Duck. We have duck.
Canard.
Pesto. French fries.
Frit.
And potato chips.
Potato chips.
Fantastic. I love it. I love that. I just love how all of you are gunning for some co-host position here. Some really good stuff.
It's hard times. It's battle royale.
It's hard times out here.
It's hard times out here.
If I don't co-host this show, I can't feed my family.
It's co-host season and I'm hungry.
Leslie, Sarah, Johnny, we need to make a top 5 list.
Yeah, okay.
Now, what do you think absolutely needs to be on this list? Now, we can also just star things for further discussion, right? So if you're like, I like this, we can talk about it a little bit later. But what has to be on this list?
Can we cut one now?
Cut?
Pesto. I'm kidding.
Honestly, with the rest of this list, I kind of agree. I don't think pesto's going to make it.
Let's not do cuts. Let's just talk about
All
the
right,
stuff
all right,
that
all right.
we want to talk
spin
more
it
about.
positive.
Spin it positive.
Talking shit.
What do you think here?
Yeah, well, bacon has to be.
I feel like
It's
it'd
sort
be
of a given,
crazy
right?
if bacon wasn't
Yeah.
on it. I know we didn't
Bacon
speak
needs
a
to be
lot
on it.
about it, but
Yeah.
it's fucking bacon,
That's so
man.
sad. There's
I don't know
nothing
about
to be
number
said.
1, but bacon has to be on it.
Bacon is one of those things where it's like, if we're talking about an egg or we're talking about duck, those work great with sandwiches, but they wouldn't work with every sandwich. Not like bacon do. Bacon do work with every sandwich.
Bacon doesn't even have to be in a sandwich. It could be wrapped in
It
other
can just
shit.
be bacon.
Bacon too.
Yo, the other day I had a bacon wrapped octopus.
What?
What?
Bacon wrapped octopus.
Whoa.
Was this at Becta?
Bacon
that
puss?
Wow.
Bacon puss.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god. No, Sarah's like, nope.
Nope,
Not
nope.
giving you that one.
Last night I added bacon to my veggie burger. What? appalled the waitress. Yeah.
No,
I was like, you heard me.
Some-
Oh, at a restaurant?
At a
You did
restaurant.
this?
Yeah, I ordered
You
a
had
veggie
the
burger.
gall.
The nerve.
I want you to
I've
go
had-
to a veggie restaurant and bring your own bacon. Now that would
That's
be
the next step.
I've
Yeah.
definitely added meat to like a veggie pizza before because it
Man,
was like,
underrated, especially with the veggie burger, because some veggie burgers are fucking dope.
Yeah,
like some
you
like
just
we,
add a little-
yeah, like we have a veggie burger. It's like corn and black bean based, and it's like so tasty. It's like a
delicious.
Southwest veggie burger. You throw bacon on that thing, like damn, that's good.
Thank you.
All right.
No,
Can't
it's
wait
good.
for our
Bacon,
conversation
bacon's
later.
on. Bacon's a superstar here.
Yes,
What else
definitely.
do we think belongs on this list?
I would agree with your first nomination of avocado. It's
I do fucks with avocado.
Me too.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
well, we can
I
star
love-
it.
We are the generation of avocado toast, don't you know?
Avocado's so good. It's so good.
That's why none of us can afford houses.
Yeah, I read an article on that. That's ridiculous. Anything else that we're like, yes, we want this.
Are we trying to get the classic Leslie argument of representation here? Are we trying to get a green, a vegetal
One of each
element?
kind of
well,
thing.
hot peppers, I think. I love hot peppers, so I want hot peppers.
I love them too.
I like me some hot peppers a lot.
We need a representative from the spicy community, right?
From the spicy community, we
We owe it to the spicy community.
So I think that's
We need a
pretty-
delegate.
So the one spicy guy in town gets to be on the delegation because we need one.
right?
It's true. No one actually mentioned any hot
inclusive.
peppers other than banana peppers.
So
Hey,
okay.
I'll start. We can talk more about it.
I spoke at length about how much I love banana peppers. You put that bitch on that
Yo,
list.
I nominated banana peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we want? What else are we feeling here?
If no one's gonna start nominating stuff from my list, I mean,
We all know what you want.
Was it just these two lists? Because I didn't have anything off mine either.
I know it's pretty simple, and we don't have. I like eggs a lot on sandwiches. I love
Yeah, me
a freaking runny egg. Like again, a nickel for a fried egg. Come on, people.
They're still
Why didn't
there.
you do that?
They're still there. Yeah.
you know, and that's gonna add a crazy dimension to your sandwich.
And that's what we're looking for, right?
That
Fillings
is
that are
what
just going
we're
to take.
looking for.
Yeah.
The
Let's
runniness
remember our
of that
mandate
egg.
here tonight. Yeah.
Our mandate. Let's
Yeah.
not get off track. Great thing about eggs too is that you can fry them in the shape of your sandwich. Like if you got a bagel
Or in duck fat.
if you got also in duck
What?
fat.
Oh, man.
But I mean, like if you're making your sandwich on a bagel, you just leave it as a circle. But have you ever like fucked around and done some cool shit with like if you're making it in a square sandwich, you'd like cook it in like a square shape
Square egg.
to fit it in the thing? You could do that. You can make it. You can make it in a semicircle to go on rye bread. Like you can, man. I'm telling you. Remember when I was talking about up in the sandwich game earlier? This is up in your sandwich game.
I like
This is it. This is it.
People at home, take note.
Up it. You're basic.
I love some egg. What else do we like?
Throw some potato chips on there, my friend. That's what I'm about.
If we're trying to up our game, yeah, we
mean,
need.
You like some tater chips?
That's a crunch. That's a crunch right there.
This is crunch.
You know what? I've never tried it, but I would.
Do it.
Because
You
I
got,
would
and you're going to.
right now. That's me. Anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 starred right now. What else do we want to mess with here?
I know this is on my list, but I want to throw a little stone in there for spinach.
I do like spinach.
If no one else is fucking with spinach on that level, then we can leave it out. I hold that very close to my heart.
I don't know if I'm fucking with it on that.
Hey man, you do you.
But I have the utmost respect for the spinach community.
That's fine.
I can go either or on spinach. I do like spinach, but I don't.
If y'all are waving it on the spinach, that's fine. I'll just keep the spinach to myself.
Bro, we need a cheese though.
That's the only thing. So
don't.
maybe
We need
Brie
cheese.
wasn't the best representative from the cheese community.
But
so
Brie's a great-
I think Brie is a good representative.
I
for
like
the
brie a
cheese.
lot.
We're serving this sandwich warm, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
whole other conversation.
Right.
Like,
Most of this
are all
stuff is
sandwiches
fried
better?
stuff.
No, I want
Are
a
all
cold sandwich.
sandwiches better warmed up? Like just a little.
I would say yes for the most part, but there is a place for a nice cold sandwich. You know, egg salad.
Egg salad.
You know,
You never had a warm
That's
egg
true.
salad?
Salad,
We
I
didn't even
guess.
talk about
You don't
egg
want
salad.
that warm. Yeah.
yeah. So
When you have egg salad warm, it makes you feel like there's probably something in this that's going to make me sick.
It makes you a little uncomfortable, right? Yeah.
Is this what salmonella
You know,
tastes like?
I don't eat enough egg salad sandwich. It's so easy to make. Holy nuts! Like you can make that thing pretty.
Holy nuts! Holy nuts!
I nominate holy nuts.
We didn't even talk about nuts in the sandwich.
We could.
wow.
Peanut butter?
whoa.
I know. Yeah, I know.
We'll
There's
say-
some things that haven't been nominated. It's sad. Honorable mentions.
Hold on. Shh. Fig jam.
Got
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
If we're listening to the song of the wind, then
I have no opinion on fig jam because I never tried it, so I don't know. I don't
But
know.
It's a sweet element. It could, replace it with any preserve. It's another sweet element to add a dimension of flavor to your sandwich. Guy Fieri.
I think that should be included on the list
I
because
love
that's
it.
up in the game,
I love
right?
It is up in the
that
game.
Up in the
is-
game.
You know why it's up in the game?
Yeah.
Because like exactly when you're talking about replace it with any other preservative, any basic ass sandwich would have jam on it.
Yeah.
Everybody's
This
got
is
jam.
this is
Yeah.
fig jam, motherfucker.
This is
Yeah.
big jam.
I'll start.
This isn't no Welchers. You know?
This ain't your
Grape
mom's
Concord.
Welchers. This ain't your grandma's.
Isn't it Welch's?
Welch's.
Welchers.
That's why I corrected myself the second time.
We got the off brand.
See, this is how much I'm not even familiar with all that basic shit. I'm all about the fig jam. You know what I'm saying?
The only other thing that I like would literally take a bite of right now is a duck. On this thing is like, I don't. I guess we don't need it, but there is not a lot of like a traditional. Not even that traditional, but there's no like meat.
There's
in it.
almost no meat on this list.
There's bacon, which counts, of course.
Well, bacon also works as a topping on a sandwich that's
Yes.
based on with another meat.
Yeah.
you know what I
Right.
mean.
But I'm missing.
I feel like everyone steered clear of the meat because we didn't want to seem too basic or cliche.
Right.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Which I respect.
I respect that. People at home, we know.
We know.
Ham is great.
We know.
Roast beef, great. Freaking a burger, great. But a duck, that is something else. That is something else. It's something else.
I just don't know if I would order a duck sandwich.
Any second, right now. Monsieur,
But like
garçon, get me a duck sandwich, please.
Canard.
you can cook duck like you cook steak, right? You can cook duck like medium well, kind of medium rare. Right? Like I'm pretty sure you can do that with duck. So is that the kind of duck? Because I'm not down for
There's a
You
point,
can
like-
you can leave it pink in the middle because duck is a darker meat, and I'm mostly actually familiar with curing and smoking duck rather than like grilling it.
duck prosciutto.
And exactly, duck prosciutto. It's essentially exactly what it is, and
Yeah.
sliced very thin, and then so you got the little bit of the fat on the outside of it,
Oh my
and it's
God.
thin and it's bright pink in the middle of it.
Oh my God, Johnny,
He does
stop.
a great job of selling other people's nominations. Yeah.
It's good.
You got your
It's
cook
good.
right here.
It's
I'm
good.
telling you.
No, we put that on it. We like scrunched it up and put it on a salad.
oh, nice.
Oh my God.
Nice. This is not a
On
salad.
a
Because
spinach
it's
salad.
it's
cold.
Yeah.
This is not top 5 salad toppings.
Sorry, I just wanted to I like talking about food. What can
Yeah.
I say?
So-
Okay, well, I can see. I get it. Like, duck's not for everyone. I just think we don't.
If it
have
comes
enough.
down to bacon or duck, I'm choosing bacon every goddamn time.
That's
Oh yeah,
the
100%.
Yeah.
But is it coming down to bacon or duck? Is that where we're at?
It might be.
Because it's just the two meats that we have.
Because we're up in the game.
But duck
We're
is
up
like
in the game.
duck is like the action. You're right. There's not. Okay. I can do without duck. I guess I'm thinking like most of this list is I guess is toppings, and we don't really have like that like filling like a hamburger or whatever. But maybe that's best. Maybe we just leave all of that off.
But you
and it
know,
all becomes.
prosciutto is emerging as maybe the basis.
It's like we keep
you
talking
can
about
put-
prosciutto,
but-
and nobody nominated prosciutto.
I know, but you could put any protein in this and it would taste great,
It's true.
right?
Yeah.
With what we are creating right now,
It is true.
almost every protein,
Yeah.
and you know,
I just feel like not enough people have tried a duck sandwich before, and people at home, please do. You go to your local lake. you put your hand in the water, and you just grab a duck by its neck and see what happens.
You know what? I don't trust you at home to know how to properly prepare duck, so do not do that. You're going to get sick. Go to a really good Asian restaurant and get the duck there instead.
Hey, we live right next to Chinatown, my friend.
Go.
Okay,
So
so
for a crispy duck sandwich,
yes,
sort of like
yeah.
like a chicken.
That's what I was like kind of thinking about to begin with.
Because I was thinking like steak duck.
Me too.
You know,
Yeah, I've tried a lot of different type of duck. I'm kind of a duck master, almost. A little bit.
you're sort of like building like an empire, like a dynasty.
Like a dynasty.
Yes, I am. We have avocado, fried egg, bacon, banana pepper, fig jam, brie, and potato chips. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to cut 2 from this list. 2 has to go.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
I know what 2. Actually, I don't.
I know which ones are gonna go.
Please share.
I can see into the future of this conversation.
Go for it.
I feel like in the future we're probably gonna cut fig jam. We're gonna cut brie, and then it's gonna be bacon,
Oh, interesting.
egg, avocado. Because brie and fig jam are both very, very good, but we're all gonna go back to our base instincts and our base taste palette. Be like bacon's good, avocado.
I almost agree with
I could be putting my foot in my mouth. I could be putting my foot in my mouth. I don't know.
Leslie,
Maybe I'm just
Sarah,
putting some people on the
Wait,
spot
sorry,
right
spinach
now.
still on the list?
No,
No.
spinach is
Oh, okay.
gone.
Sorry, my
Even-
pen doesn't work. I can't keep up with you guys.
spinach didn't even come close.
Good. I was like,
It did not.
Johnny, are you kidding me? Spinach is the first to go.
It's down. It's
Thank
down.
No, I'm kidding. Pesto was.
It's gone.
Leslie.
I'm allowed to say that Brie's gonna get cut because I was the one that fought for Brie in the first place.
Let's. Okay,
Remember
well
how hard I sold
let's
Brie?
take a look. Let's take a look. And I feel like I might get some flack here. Let's take a look at avocado, okay? And let's look. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. If you were to have a piece of avocado right now, plain,
Yes.
a slice of avocado, what do you taste?
Something that should probably be on a sandwich instead.
Which is what we're talking about.
That's a good point.
Right, but
Avocado with salad's really good too. I just had that today.
well, I mean, sure, but you know, some could say it's kind of bland.
Some could say that for everyone else to hear.
Kind of bland. Yeah, I don't know, but like again, it works. It works well with other elements. But
Yep.
you would never.
That's not what we're talking about though. We're talking about what's in a sandwich, and I think avocado works well in a sandwich.
All right, but banana peppers have to stay.
Oh,
They
yeah, they're
have
not
to.
going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere.
They have to.
I don't think. And are they going anywhere, Johnny? Are they going anywhere?
Sorry. Wait. What's our top 7 right now?
We have avocado, fried egg, bacon, banana pepper, fig jam, brie, and potato chips.
You know what? I would probably throw banana peppers before I threw brie.
Oh,
Throw away
really?
banana
No
peppers?
way.
Really?
Love some banana peppers.
Because I needed cheese on my sandwich.
I was gonna say if it came down to those two, like those are the like between those, having to put the last ingredient on your sandwich, I would probably go with brie too. Like if I'd
needs
rather
to be a
have the
cheese.
cheese than
Can I
as
be
much
honest?
as I love
Yeah.
banana peppers. Yeah.
I am, and I could be also off base here, but I've never tried it, and that's probably my fault. But potato chips is where I'm at.
Okay.
That's a perfectly reasonable thing to throw off this list. I am not going to fault you whatsoever. That's some ghetto shit right there.
Okay, 'Cause, yeah.
Yeah. You know, like they're there, but I for the sandwich that we're kind of building right now, I don't know if potato chips have a
That thing that we need.
yeah.
No, it's very true. Potato chips. You
It's a
use
special kind.
when you don't have a lot of stuff to make a
Right.
sandwich.
Yeah.
It's probably a Sunday morning, afternoon. You're lazy. You're probably hungover. You throw on a movie like Braveheart on TV, and you're like, all right, what am I gonna eat? You probably have a paper plate, and so I got some Wonder Bread. Throw some butter on it, some cheese, some ham. Fuck it, I got some potato chips, throw it right there in the sandwich. I got a pickle, I got a block of cheese. This is what I'm going to eat and probably fall asleep and watch this movie. That's what potato chips on a sandwich are for.
All right. Yeah. No, you put it perfectly. Potato
it.
chips, get off.
We can
Potato
take
chips?
Potato chips, you're up.
Does not belong here.
Hey.
It was nice to discuss. But
It was nice
doesn't-
to discuss. Hey, you know, if this were top 6, Maybe.
But it's
Top six,
not.
top six, top
It's
six.
not, but it's
Well,
not.
right now we do have a top 6. So avocado, fried egg, bacon, banana pepper, fig jam, and brie.
Fig jam's going, isn't it? Isn't it, guys?
It might.
In it.
It might.
Don't worry, it's my pick. Let me do it. Here you are, fig jam.
Man, I bet
Good fig jam.
you didn't think Fig Jam was gonna make it this far.
Yeah, I know.
Fig jam did well. That's true.
It made it the
That's
top
true.
6.
Honestly, I had a suspicion. I thought it could get in there. I thought it could get in
Yeah,
there.
you thought you could
underdog?
Cujo a little
Honestly,
bit further.
it's just because you haven't tried it yet. It's just
Yeah.
because you haven't tried it yet.
That's
if we had
true.
all
It's true.
tried some
Yeah.
fig jam sandwich with the prosciutto
So
situation,
we fucked up. What we should have done is all of us bring what we wanted to do,
Oh yeah.
That
and
was
had a
great.
little sampler of like try this.
A little
Mm.
smorgasbord. if
That's
you will.
right. We fucked up.
All right, but now that we've killed fig jam, we can always remember just years and years down the road, we had different careers, different life trajectories.
Yeah.
Maybe we're on a small farm somewhere and you're having breakfast one day and your kids who are now, 12 years old, they go, "Oh, can I have some jam with my toast?" And you go, "Sure, sure, sure." And you go and you reach for the grape jelly or whatever you happen to have, and you just feel that cold glass jar in your hand, and you put your ear to it because it's calling you for some reason, and then like you just barely, you could just almost swear, fig jam.
Okay.
my
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
That was the most beautiful send off, I think.
Yeah,
Fig
that
jam.
was
Like, speaking
That
my
was
mom.
great.
That's really good. We have avocado, fried egg, banana, pepper, brie, and that's it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What are we thinking here?
Go.
What are we thinking?
Can I say one last funny thing about Fig Jam?
Sure.
You remember the golfer Phil Mickelson?
No.
Anyway, there's a golfer named Phil Mickelson. His nickname was Fig Jam. It was an acronym. It was an acronym for "Fuck, I'm good. Just ask me."
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah, he was really, really good, but he was also like a prick.
That's amazing.
It ain't bragging if it's true.
I have
Just ask me.
a new perspective on Fig Jam.
I was like, should Fig Jam go back on the list? Yeah. It's awesome.
But now when you whisper it, and now it feels different. Okay, so what are we thinking here? We have our top 5. Let's build the sandwich.
Let's
All right,
build
all
it
right,
up.
all right.
How much do you like the avocado? Is it's on there either way. It's on there either way. Is it 5?
We actually came out with a pretty well-rounded 5 here, right? We have the avo as a spread, and then we have bacon, and we have brie, and we have egg, and we have banana pepper.
Yeah.
You know what? We sort of like accidentally came up with a pretty damn good sandwich.
I would eat that sandwich. Like
I would go
that.
banana
Right
pepper's egg though. The egg always has to go on top.
Yes.
Because then it runs down everything else.
Absolutely. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yes,
well,
you do.
well, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm just saying, I was not expecting that. I thought it was just going to be a hodgepodge of good shit that could go in a sandwich, but we just sort of accidentally made a really good sandwich at the end
Now
of it.
imagine if the Fig Jam was part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, top 6. It would
So
1 through 5
what are
and
we
then
thinking
whisper.
here? I think I don't know.
Does the ranking even super matter at this point?
It does. It does.
It does?
It's tradition.
well, okay. Well,
Maybe
then
show
the star of this specific list is the bacon.
Well, we
really
knew that.
is,
We knew
right?
that. We knew
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, so I guess bacon is number 1. Oh God.
Kelsey
Yay.
Breeze.
We just ruined it. We should have went from 5. But
I would put
honestly, I think
Brie last. Breeze last for me.
Breeze last for you,
Breeze last for me.
but it's such a big. It's gonna be such a big part. You're gonna taste the brie more than you're gonna taste the avocado.
It is going to be a very
I
big
just don't
player.
think about it. Okay, think about this list not as one sandwich right now, and I'm thinking about it as like just parts of any sandwich right now.
Okay, I still put brie over avocado.
Brie is a very big player.
I'd
That's
probably
why
put
we
brie over
picked it.
avocado too.
All right.
As much as I love avocado.
Freaking love avocado.
But I don't know if I'd put brie as number 2. Like, is that where we're
Wait,
going?
where's
right
hot
now?
pep? Where's banana peppers in this?
Strictly the middle, right? maybe.
I would be comfortable. I would be comfortable throwing avocado as 5 because like it's a great spread on the outside of it. You know what I mean? It's not the star.
Yeah,
Like
it's
we
not
said,
the
it's
star.
not a star.
It's not that star.
Perfect supporting cast,
it's a good,
isn't it?
It's a good thing to have
Yeah,
back
yeah.
there all the time.
I was
Yeah.
going for 4 here, but I will take 5. Whatever. This is a great
Avocado.
sandwich already.
Avocado's number 5.
If that's the case,
My favorite Lou Bega song. Avocado number 5.
shut up! I love it.
A little bit of bacon here.
Oh God, you're all fired.
Big jam.
Little bit of fig jam's all I need. Throw on little brie.
What do we need as number
So
4? Is what we're talking about.
4?
Here. 4.
it's either. I'm so parched. It's
left the egg and banana peppers.
See, egg for me is
Brie.
Egg-
is 3.
3. I'm
for me
fine
is
with
3.
egg is 3.
Egg is 3. I see egg is 3.
I'm fine with egg
You
is
want to
3.
put banana peppers too, don't you?
I don't know what I want. I just know egg is 3. I guess if I had to choose, actually, I don't know. I don't think banana peppers trump brie. Now that I think about it, I don't know. I'm having a hard time. They're all good. It's all good stuff.
I'm gonna go with what you can probably taste more in the sandwich. So
Okay.
I'm thinking
Okay.
like
I like that.
banana peppers, maybe even 2, because you're gonna taste them no
Right,
matter
right.
what,
You
right?
will.
Right.
You will.
And then for 3 would be the brie,
I agree with that.
and then 4 fried egg. That would be my list.
I would swap egg with brie.
Me too.
I'm okay with either. Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight you guys on that either. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So
Bacon.
so wait, working from 5.
cuckoo.
Avocado. We go avocado. We go brie. We go egg. We go banana peppers.
Banny peas.
And we have bacon. How's that sound, everyone?
That sounds fucking amazing.
Awesome.
I could do that. Grill up a couple grilled cheeses, slap that in between them.
Out of the
I am-
duck.
Literally gonna make this sandwich.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I will make this sandwich. I'll post it as some sort of artwork or whatever. Doesn't matter. And we'll
know-
call it the.
Oh, what do we call
What do
it?
we call this sandwich?
The top 5 sandwich.
We call it hit in the post, or we call it.
Hidden the post.
We call it the Mambo number 5 sandwich.
Avocado number 5.
Avocado number
Or the
5.
fuck I'm
sorta-
great sandwich.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fuck, I'm great. Just ask me sandwich.
Oh shit.
of course. And then Big Jam gets in the
The fig jam sandwich.
The fig jam sandwich without the fig jam.
What's in the name?
Included.
That is so
Who
great.
could refrain that had a heart to love?
Oh my
In
god.
that heart, courage to
Oh my
make his
God.
love known.
Oh my god, I love it. All right, guys, so that's our list.
Did anyone
we did it.
notice we essentially made a breakfast sandwich with other shit on it?
Yeah.
Bacon, cheese, egg,
man.
and other shit. That's what we did.
I love it. All right, so now we're into honorable mentions. Here's some of the food that didn't
Okay.
make the
Okay.
top 12 and even the top 5 list. So for me, I had some avocado, some bacon, some turkey, gravy turkey is what I wrote.
Gravy turkey.
Well, like a turkey gravy sandwich.
gravy,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah, turkey gravy. Sorry. Duck, cream cheese, your classic PB&J, some meatballs, pickles. I really like pickles in a sandwich.
Pickles we did not touch on.
Yeah,
didn't even
pickles are
know.
freaking
Pickled
amazing.
banana peppers. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
It does
It's
fall in the
implied.
same
It's
family.
implied.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
hummus
Oh.
is something that I would
Okay.
mess with.
Okay.
Here's one that wouldn't go well with a lot of things, but I like it in some things, is mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Never
Yeah.
had that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When people are like mac and cheese on a burger, yes. I'll have that.
See, I've heard of this practice.
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually had a hamburger with mac and cheese on it.
It's good.
Is it great?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
It's
You like
pretty
mac and
Like
cheese?
how much? Well,
Do you like to put it in between bread?
I don't know. I've never done it.
Mac and cheese and a ham sandwich with a couple of potato chips. That's a good time.
Yeah. How much mac and cheese you put on it? Because like I'm making bowls at a time.
Not too. You just like a good
little bit,
little scoop.
It's like a companion to your bowl of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You
You're gonna have mac and cheese on the side anyways.
I fucks with that. I like that.
You take 2 bowls of mac and cheese, you freeze them, then you use that as the bread.
Leslie, what other great ideas did you have for a sandwich?
I'm glad you asked.
The bread.
First of all, salt and pepper. Just, like everyone out there, if you're listening, just salt and pepper your sandwiches. It takes a few seconds, and it's just gonna kick it up just a little bit, and that's what you're looking for.
Everything needs to come with salt and pepper on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, but
That seems obvious.
specifically no, but like when you're done, little salt, little pepper. Okay, it's an honorable mention. That's why I wasn't a pick. Leftover spaghetti. A leftover spaghetti sandwich.
I like that.
Yeah. This also goes leftover Thanksgiving. Just
Turkey
anything.
sandwiches.
That's why I said turkey gravy sandwich.
Yeah.
would be-
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Turkey,
Yeah. Of course.
stuffing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down
Pickled
with you.
turnips, like the kind you get in
Shawarma, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very Ottawa centric right now.
Seaweed, nori.
No.
No.
When I said hot peppers, I was thinking pepperoncinis.
Yo.
The green ones. Those
yeah,
are my
yeah.
favorite.
I like that. I like that.
That's good.
Hot sauce, the hottest hot sauce you can get. I love it.
Ghost cat.
Even hotter than that. Even hotter than that.
Ghost cat.
Honey.
Yeah.
Take a steak, put it in the freezer for like half an hour, then slice it as thin as you can, and then
Use it as
grill
the
it up.
bread?
Yeah, use it as the bread.
Slice it in half, and then it's the
Yeah,
bread.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Thinly sliced steak. It's fantastic. Take Cheese Whiz, put sriracha in it. Sriracha Cheese Whiz.
Sriracha in like liquid toppings is a very underrated thing.
Yeah.
Sriracha mayo, which makes it an aioli.
Yeah.
Once you put something in mayonnaise, you can call it an aioli, and then you're fancy as fuck.
You're good.
Now. Oh, you fancy.
Love
huh?
sriracha.
Sun-dried tomatoes. In oil, like packed in oil. And spicy eggplant packed in oil. And my last one, which was the green I was talking about, arugula.
Oh, yeah.
It's peppery. It's peppery. I like it.
See, I'm not the biggest fan of arugula. I find it's too bitter.
Yeah, it's pretty bitter.
That's I think it's a cilantro situation where some people just don't have
Probably,
this.
Tastes like soap.
probably. I love cilantro, but I just don't like arugula.
All right, that's fair.
But some people
Cilantro should get
love
its
it.
own honorable mention, don't you think? It adds a lovely
Sorry,
little,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
a little pop. to
It's
a
awesome.
sandwich. Yeah,
I love it.
Absolutely wonderful.
Sarah, what are your honorable mentions here?
I've just got a few that I'm going to go over. Going back to some excellent meats that I don't think a lot of people try. If anyone's ever had moose meat, it is absolutely sensational.
Wow.
I don't know if you get it in this.
I tried.
I have had.
I bet you have.
I've
Yeah.
had moose heart and moose tongue.
You look like someone who
Oh.
ate a moose.
He's from the Yukon.
Northwest
delicious.
Territories.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, Leslie.
Yeah, fine. Basil or pesto, whatever.
Sorry.
Basil, whatever.
Some other big things that nobody talked about: Nutella.
Yeah,
Always
that's true.
fantastic.
yeah.
Always
I feel like I'll
fantastic.
get a lot of flack for that one. People love their
for
Nutella.
not even bringing it up
Yeah.
until the very end.
But we just did.
Yeah.
We just did. Okay.
You're welcome. Smoked salmon. I think it's always
Yeah.
delicious. And
Smoked salmon with some capers.
Oh, and actually, if we're gonna talk about leafy greens, I'm a kale girl, definitely. I'm a little kale. And to get really fancy, you ever put a slice of pear on your sandwich?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's when
That's
I'm,
in
it's
that-
when I'm. It's like yeah.
That's in the,
It's when
like,
I'm
the
rolling
fig
in
jam
dough.
sort of
And,
area,
I
yeah.
can afford pears.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A little fruit nom there.
Pear is very versatile. Definitely. No, you can put. This is the funny thing is if we're talking about fig jam, you can put pears in your fig jam with like onions,
Yeah.
and oh my god,
And brie. Dude.
none of the jam.
Brie and the jam. Yep.
But like what I'm saying is like at work we have like a fig and pear jam. with
Oh
onions.
man,
Oh,
sounds
wow.
good.
And
Sounds good.
It is actually like sensational.
Such good.
So hungry.
It's very good.
Bread.
Johnny,
Such good
bring us
bread.
home here.
Okay, I'm gonna touch on when we were talking about bacon. I left bacon where it was because bacon deserves to be at the top of the altar of sandwich toppings.
Of course.
And I didn't want
It's
to.
the obvious
I didn't want to
choice.
fuck with that by bogging up the top 5 with a bunch of pedantic bullshit. But here, my version of bacon that I love is maple peppercorn bacon,
Nice.
Yes.
and that's just the way in how you cook it. So you do it in the oven. So you set your bacon out on a baking tray. You pour maple syrup over it. And then you use like cracked peppercorns, not full peppercorns, because you're not boiling it into soup. You don't want the full ones, but you don't want it ground up either. You want it just like cracked. So like it's like chunks of it that are gonna be like crunchy.
Yeah.
And then the great thing about that is that you can have that cold. Like if you cook that and then you take it down and then you let it get like a little cold and then you've got like the cold like maple pepper
Oh my
bacon.
God.
What's happening right
I'm
now?
gonna-
Like, oh my
I'm
god.
gonna resort to
The
candle.
fat's all like congealed on the outside of it, holding the syrup and the pepper like to it, and it's just just a
Getting
monstrous
decently excited right about
vessel of incredibleness.
Oh yeah.
I also actually I wanted to give a shout out to roast beef. You know why? Because growing up, I loved roast beef sandwiches because it was always like cold cut sandwiches because we could never like always afford to have like chicken in a sandwich or
Oh,
something,
yeah.
you know, like a hearty meat.
Yeah.
But like you hate having the shitty like ham or something, so it's like roast beef was almost like the next best thing to having like real meat in your sandwich.
Roast beef and some mustard on that.
For real, yeah.
The Dijon mustard.
It's not the same as having like the little like cold cut in your sandwich when you're like, okay, like obviously we're super poor. This is all that I can have in my sandwich. It's
Yeah.
like this is the next best thing to having a hamburger is having like roast beef in your sandwich. I was like, now we're like moving on up with this.
Johnny, the way you talk about food, I can just listen to it all day.
Oh yeah.
Roast beef as well is if you're into like horseradish. Or even if you like mix horseradish with like mayonnaise as a topping for a roast beef sandwich, and you dip it in like an au jus, like a beef stock that you've reduced down to like half. You know what I mean?
I like
A
horseradish
beef
too.
dip. It's a pretty classic like British sandwich is a beef dip. So it's literally just roast beef, horseradish, au jus.
Everyone at
Dip it.
home is salivating.
Rah.
You're
Wherever you
welcome.
are, you're salivating
Rah.
right now. I know it.
Yeah.
All right,
those
we
are my honorable
freaking did it. We freaking did it. We nominated some amazing things to put in your sandwich. Thank you, everyone here today, for joining us here. I'm so hungry. But before we go, let's get some plugs in there. Leslie Cserepy.
Thanks, God. Thank you for having me, Ton. Yeah, check out Outtake Improv at outtakeimprov.com. We got a big show coming up in December, but this will probably come out after.
Next week?
But, oh, great. Perfect. Yeah, December 10th, we're doing improvised Rick and Morty, and it's going to be nuts.
Oh, shit.
It's going to sell out. Yeah. Just, yeah.
Be
That's it.
kind.
Be kind. Be kind.
Be kind to people. Sarah Fynn, you did it. Your first podcast ever?
Yeah.
Natural.
Just a natural.
Co-host, right?
Yes.
Co-host. I'll
Yes.
see you next
You're
week.
so much better than these guys. Do you have anything that's going on in your life?
For me personally, not so much, but I do work at a very cool theater called the Great Canadian Theatre Company, and
What?
we've got a brand new show opening up next week called Blind Date. It's like this improvised clown show for
We like
adults.
improv here. I
wanna
Exactly.
see that
So,
so much.
yeah. Come on,
Come on.
check it out.
Come on down.
Come on,
and-
yeah. Check out Mimi the Clown. Yeah.
Johnny McArthur, thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on again.
Thank you for just being so good at describing food. Like, I am so. You did a great job.
It's when you work with food all day, you sort of learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Without thinking about it. I remember I had the conversation with Glenn one time. I was telling him about a thing, and I was just talking about the thing, and he's like, "Dude, you're literally making me want to eat this thing just by talking about
Oh
it."
my God.
Okay, that's the whole thing.
After this podcast is over, just whisper in my ear.
Fake Jay.
Oh. Johnny, do you have anything that you want to plug yourself?
I just started fucking around and making rap music with my friend Ethan again.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Splinter group from the Adam Machine. We're called Dead Sect. We put out a record less than a month ago. It's called A Body in the Hallway Won't Stop Twitching. We just put out a song 3 hours ago. I haven't even listened to it on SoundCloud yet, but it's on
Holy.
SoundCloud. It's called Dirt Nap. Check that shit out. Shit is hard.
Dead Sect, right? Dead Sect?
It'll be a week old once this podcast comes out.
Man,
but check it. Dead Sect, SoundCloud.
It's amazing stuff. If you like the theme music to this podcast, it sounds nothing like that, but it's still good.
It's hard.
It's hard. And for me, just share and love the Pod Cavern. We have a brand new show coming up in December called The Improv Punch Up. Ding, ding, ding. It's an improv podcast where we take another pass at famous movie scenes and we make it better through the power of improv. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, look out for it. There's a lot of great episodes coming out and a lot of great guests.
Lots of great guests.
And way more to come. And you can actually watch the podcast on YouTube.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can visit our YouTube channel. I think it's just youtube.com/podcavern. I'll double check that. But other than that, guys, let's go make a sandwich. Shall we?
Do it.
Nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
Hey.